I'm Francesca Giorgio and you're watching Tekkers TV. Coming up in today's programme, we'll be taking a look at the UK's fastest growing female sport, the tough world of roller derby. But first, it's not usually associated with mainstream sport. However, pole dancing is becoming increasingly popular among women wanting to stay in shape. We visited Rochester's Pole Fitness Centre to find out more. When you think of pole dancing, most of you will be thinking of this. However, it's also a great way to get fit and for many women a way to embrace their femininity. So what exactly is pole fitness?
It is basically using the pole to do resistance-based exercises and various tricks, spins, and it just gets you really fit. There's loads of benefits. It's really, really good for fitness, building muscle. It's good for your mental stability as well. It gets you out of the house, gets you meeting new people and gives you a bit more confidence with yourself. A lot of people that come, they think they're not going to be able to pull themselves up on the pole and do anything, and then when they eventually do it, it makes them feel like they've achieved something they didn't think they could.
There are loads of benefits. Confidence. I've gained a lot of confidence since I've started doing pole fitness, and strength as well. Even from the first lesson, I could kind of tell I had little guns coming in, even though they probably weren't there.
Some feminists have argued that pole fitness cannot be seen as empowering to women as it is degrading, but the people here see it a little differently.
It can be sexy, obviously it's known as a sexualised sport, but sometimes in classes, I mean, the noises that come off poles when people are trying to climb them, it's not sexy when you're a beginner.
I hold fitness classes, but I also once a month do like a sexier class where we do put on heels, nothing too risque, but we put on heels and we do our moves in heels and we do some floor work as well. You know, there's no men here looking and watching the girls when they do it, and it's mainly just a room full of ladies laughing.
Pole fitness participants across the world are on a huge push for it to be recognised by the Olympics. But it still begs the question, is pole fitness really a sport?
It is a sport because we have competitions, and I would like to see it more widely broadcast when there is a competition, because the girls do work really hard and it is at a high level, but it's like people just kind of dismiss it because it's pole, they think it's not hard. So it would be nice to have it out there more because it is a sport. People compete against each other, they train for months, and it would be nice for it to be recognised as a sport.
It's fair to say that pole fitness is certainly ticking all the right boxes. It may not be long before we see tricks like this at the Olympics. If you think pole fitness might be something you want to get to grips with, visit our website to find a centre in your area. Now, it's not often that you find something that's dominated by women, but here is a sport that's breaking down these barriers: roller derby. With its popularity soaring, we sent our reporter Jamie Terry to find out more.
I'm here in Herne Bay with the Kent Roller Girls to find out what's making roller derby the fastest growing female sport in the UK and what it feels like to be a part of one that's been created, owned and managed by women. So I'm here with the Lady Killer. That's your real name?
Yes.
Of course. The question is, what attracted you to this sport?
I've always been very physical and active, done a lot of sport, and then I came to university and wanted to up my game. And what's upping your game more than getting on four wheels and being hit many, many times by very aggressive women?
Fantastic. And over the years, do you think that the sport has become more popular?
Oh yes, definitely. I even was lucky enough to spend a year in California, and out there every town advertises it. They have posters, every cafe and shop just puts it out there. It's a real community sport. It brings a lot of people together, and it's growing in England massively as well.
Fantastic. Well, without further ado, let's join the girls with some action and see what this whole sport is about.
In 2006, only 2 roller derby leagues existed in the UK. By 2011, it had grown to 72, and with more joining each year, it's showing no signs of slowing down. Roller derby is a fast-paced sport played by 5 players from each team. The aim of each bout is for the jammer to get past the opposing team's blockers, and therefore earning points. New members, or fresh meat, can expect to learn the basics of skating and how to fall without causing too much damage. If they're good enough, they can then expect to get a skate name such as Joker Motion and Scrappy Doom.
We saw some of you girls in action and heard some of your crazy roller derby nicknames. What's your roller nickname? Or?
It's Tutankhamun, and it's Tutankhamun. Used to work in a museum, so.
Okay. Anyway, you're going to give me a little lesson, aren't you? So.
Yeah.
Oh, help me up there. Oh, thank you. It's harder than it looks. I've been Jamie Terry from Tekkers TV. Back to you, Fran.
Thanks, Jamie. Let's hope he can skate his way back to the studio in time for next week. That's all we have time for today. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and stay up to date with all the latest sports news, and visit our website for a few extras from today's stories. I've been Francesca Giorgio and you've been watching Tekkers TV.